Hey, I'm Martha Arnett. I'm a psychotherapist, a transformational life coach, and intuitive for 30 years. And I am here today to talk about spaces, environment for highly sensitive people, and really for anyone. But I'm talking about for highly sensitive people because that's the folks that I do love to work with. And I am one of them. And what I have recognized in myself is my environment is very, very important. Now, if I were better at video, which I'm horrible, I would show you. Yesterday I did this big clean out. I had all this stuff on my walls. I had little stickies up on the walls. I had poems that my mom has written. I have cards that my children have given to me. Everything was taped up, friends' cards and things from them. And it just, all of a sudden something came, this happens to me often, is I need a change. I need to clear it out. And I attribute that to energetically. We need a shift, or a shift is coming, we're sensing it, and our environment supports our internal world. So I must be needing space for what I say, for downloads, or people might say for thoughts. So our psychic energy, or our creating space in our minds to get creative downloads, or to get new ideas, or to feel better when you walk into a space, right? I am all about my room. But I also, which really annoys my family, is I love to change it up. I love to move things. I love to paint things. I love to hang things. I love to take things down. I had right up here, which I got to figure out how to, I'm terrible at video. I got to figure out how to make this better because I think it could be really interesting to kind of see the transformations in my spaces. I also love to change things that I wear on my body. I love to change the way I look. I have a million different types of glasses. I love change. And I moved out to Santa Fe from Chicago after 20 years. 20 years is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, even though we moved a bunch in that particular place. I love change, and I think it's because for me it creates space for my highly sensitive body. Yes, I love to be grounded, and I love recreation of self, of space. It feels creative, it feels exciting, it feels innovative. So I've got paint cans sitting here. I'm gonna paint, trim, I'm gonna do all these sort of things. So I just wanted to share with you, there's more than just beauty or surfaceness to our environment, to the clothes we wear, to the accessories, to our interests that are external. They support our internal. And I'm going to be talking more about that because that is what lights me up, actually. What lights me up is my interest in all things that make me feel most like me. And I am in the business of helping people feel most like themselves. And I am really good at it over all of these years. I've become good at it for myself, and I'm actually a pretty good guide for folks that are wanting to explore who they are. Now, as adults, we may say, I know who I am. Yes, but for me, it's ever changing. And I think if we're forever learning, we're forever changing. And if we're forever growing, we're forever changing. And that, for me, includes my environment. And I don't mean I go out and buy stuff. I didn't, but I do sometimes, but this time I'm painting the trim on my windowsill. I moved, I have paintings, my mom's an artist, and so I have paintings around. I moved this stuff around, and it feels so good. I was so excited to come down to my office. This is my office today. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, and especially to kind of bring it back to HSPs and why it's important for HSPs is we're extremely sensitive. And as I've talked about before, we process stuff very deeply. We process the external stimuli very deeply. So everything holds energy, right? So everything in this room around me holds energy. And I am very sensitive to that. And so when the energy feels clear and it feels supportive, it feels creative, it feels fun, whatever it is, those adjectives that I want to feel in this season, in this day, is what I do to support my internal self, my internal experience. So anyway, hope that's helpful, and I hope it's something that might give you a little energy to look at your space and to get in alignment with what feels great for you. All right, sending you loads and loads of love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will look forward to connecting with you next time. Take good care.